Hey guys, it's Zuleika. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about 10 things that I'm unlearning as a teenager slash young adult. For reference, I just turned 17 literally like last week. But I have been unlearning these for like some a little while and some not. But anyway, let's get started. So, number one is relying on my parents for house upkeep, dates and times, etc. This is very important to unlearn because once you get it on your own, you're gonna have to do all this stuff. And it is best not to go cold turkey into that because it is going to be so overwhelming. Like, so overwhelming. And I'm still unlearning it because, like, I still rely on my parents to keep track of what times my appointments is. And that's a very bad habit of mine that I need to step up to the plate and take on. And I have been trying, but I think I need to try harder. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I really think that I need to continue to unlearn that. Another thing is relying on them for house upkeep. And what I mean by that is like sweeping the floor, washing and drying the dishes, like cleaning out the dishwasher, washing the pan that you just used. Like, that is such an important thing. Also, like cleaning the bathrooms. They're literally cleaning the bathrooms that you use when you're not doing anything. Like, you're using the bathroom and then you're not cleaning it. That doesn't sound right. And I have been slacking a little bit on cleaning the bathrooms because that's one of my jobs. But I'm really trying to get back into it because I was doing it pretty consistently. And it is such a big help to your parents or your caregivers, like anyone who's taking care of you, if you help out around the house too. Like, you have no idea how much of a help that gives to someone because they're coming home, like, they're making money so they can buy the groceries, so they can pay the light bill, so they can pay the water bill, whatever, like, so they can pay the basic needs. And for them to come home to an empty sink is amazing. If you see me looking down, by the way, it's because I have my things on my phone. But the second thing I'm unlearning is procrastination. I am such a bad procrastinator, and a lot of that has to do with my ADHD. I have very bad ADHD, which causes me to procrastinate a lot, but it's productive procrastination. So instead of doing my homework, I'll clean my entire room. Like, so it's like you win some, you lose some type of thing, but I'm getting better at it. I am actually like starting to finish my work. Not starting to, I have been finishing my work actually. Like, doing things on time. I need to get better at that one for like schoolwork. Studying, I'm doing a little bit better with that one, but I still need to work on it. But like, again, this is still things that I'm unlearning. This is not things that I've unlearned. You know what I mean? But yeah, procrastination is something that's very hard to unlearn, but it takes baby steps, and that's what I'm doing right now. The third one is letting people cross boundaries. This is such a big thing, and it actually ties in with the fourth one. Um, but your boundaries for yourself shows how much self-respect you have for yourself, because if you let people cross your boundaries that you have set down, you don't have much self-respect for yourself. And the thing is, we're all going to have times, multiple times, where we let people cross our boundaries. But if we don't say anything about it, that shows how much self respect we have. And it's okay to have low self respect in your life. This happens to everyone. Do not feel ashamed. Do not feel embarrassed. Like, it's something that everyone goes through at least multiple times in their life. And the thing is that this is something that you have to build up. Setting boundaries can be very scary, no matter if it's a relationship, a friendship, with family members, anything. Like, but boundaries are so important, so it will not put you in uncomfortable positions that you do not want to be put in, or being disrespected. Like, I cannot express enough how much boundaries are so important, and I've gotten so much better with setting boundaries with everything and everyone in my life than like I was. I am so proud of myself And I'm still learning to like not let people cross them, but I'm doing so much better. So the fourth one is people pleasing. I used to be such a bad people pleaser. Like up until probably a year and a half ago, I literally would people please constantly. I just want people around me to be happy. It didn't matter if I was happy. I just wanted people to not be mad at me. I hated people mad at me. But I learned to put myself first because like you can't help someone fully and you can't make someone else happy if you're not happy first. I mean, you can, but it's sucking so much energy and so much life out of you. And no one wants that. No one wants their life and energy sucked out of them. Like, putting yourself first is so, so, so important, especially when people are just like stepping all over you. Do not, do not, do not people please. It's okay to like want people to be happy and put effort into people being happy. Of course, that is just human kindness. But when you are sacrificing your own beliefs or preferences just for someone else to be happy, that is not okay. That is just deteriorating yourself and your self respect. The fifth one is buying everything in sight. And this also ties in to not dipping into my savings. I am so bad for dipping into my savings. I'm trying to save up for the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 creator combo. It has been so hard. Like, there's always little things that I just want. And I just keep dipping into my savings. So I'm still trying to unlearn it. I'm getting a little tiny bit better, but savings are so important, especially once you start getting older. Because, like, I need to save for driving school, I need to save for a car, I need to save for an apartment or a house. Like, I need to save for all of that, and I'm not doing very good. Most people say don't worry about that until you're older, but I like to think about it now, just so I'm prepared and I have money in the bank ready to go. I was not very good at the process of elimination when I was buying things. I would just buy things and then I'd regret it when I get home. And it's a sucky feeling. It does not feel good. Like it's like regret and disappointment. It's not good at all. I don't suggest feeling that, but anyway, yeah. So the process of elimination is something I do when I go shopping. So anything in sight that I see that I'm interested in and the price is decent, I will put it in the cart. And then at the very end of the shopping trip, I will look in the cart and be like, okay, let's do the process of elimination. So I will go through everything and think like, do I need this? Do I really want this? Like things like that. Like, do I have something already like this? And I will get rid of like 3/4 of the stuff. Like, it is so helpful. Like, it is wildly helpful. I completely suggest this. And I usually do that like 1 to 2 times. So I know when I'm thrifting, I will make like a no pile, a yes pile, and a maybe pile. And I'll go through the maybe pile like probably twice, and the yes pile like twice, and the no pile is just like maybe once. Because I do not want to leave anything at the thrift, because leaving something at the thrift is so regretful. I do not like it. But yes, anyway, the process of elimination is so helpful. I really suggest doing that next time you go out shopping, like on a shopping spree or something like that. The sixth thing is letting people disrupt my peace. This is a very, very important one because your peace is everything. You do not want to be going out every single day mad, overstimulated, stressed. I don't think anyone wants that. And this is something that's very hard for me to unlearn because I have misophonia. And if you don't know what that is, it's where I can't handle any type of repetitive tapping, chewing, like very loud breathing, coughing, anyone clearing their throat, anything like that. Yeah, I love shopping. So I'm going out in public all the time and I'm like, I need to get out of the place I'm in because someone is chomping their gum. And that's disturbing my peace, but it's a choice to let that bother me. And I'm letting it bother me. And that is something that is just so hard to not let it bother me. And like, same thing with me getting just annoyed with people and then letting it ruin my whole day. I've gotten so much better with that. I do not let people that I get annoyed with ruin my entire day or ruin my entire shopping trip or ruin my entire like gym trip. I don't let that happen because there is no point in letting them be worth your entire day. Do not let someone disrupt your peace that much that it ruins your mood for the whole day. And that's very hard, like, to learn. And it's easier said than done. And I'm still learning, just like I said. But I'm getting a little tiny bit better. But yeah. The seventh thing is taking my parents' hard work for granted. I am very guilty of this. And I feel terrible for it. And I think it's something that a lot of people have done. I don't know if everyone has done it because there are very grateful people, and I'm a very grateful person. But I also went through a stage in my life where I was very self centered and I was just struggling in general, and I was taking for granted all that my parents have done. They have worked so hard, like with me, to get where I'm at. I have struggled so much with anxiety, depression, ADHD, and they have changed my life for the better. And this also ties into relying on my parents for anything. Like, it is so impressive that they can come home from hours of work and clean the entire house. And when I was younger, I always took this for granted. Like, I never acknowledged it. I never said, "Oh, thank you for doing this." And I think that that is so disrespectful and ungrateful that I done that. I never even used to say thank you for supper until like 2 years ago. And that is just so unbelievable. That is so unacceptable. They just worked an hour and a half. They worked their ass off making a delicious supper so I can get my nutrients and have fuel, and I don't even say thank you. Thank God I started saying thank you, because the word thank you and the words I appreciate it is so powerful. Especially the I appreciate it or I appreciate you, because you are acknowledging their hard work. You're acknowledging that they worked their ass off to do that for you, and you are grateful for that. Because sometimes people don't know something if you don't say it. Now, sometimes people do, but sometimes it's nice to hear anyway, even if they do deep down know you're grateful. It is so, so nice to hear, thank you, I appreciate it, especially at the end of a hard day. The eighth thing is unhealthy habits. So things like unhealthy eating, not going to the gym, stuff like that. I'm still learning to eat healthier. I was doing good for a bit, and then it was my birthday, and I got a bunch of candy. But also, it's okay to eat unhealthy sometimes. Like, don't think your diet has to consist of lettuce and nuts. Don't. Because that's not healthy at all. Like, having balance is okay. You don't need to eat a salad for supper and yogurt for breakfast and a banana for lunch. You can have for breakfast bacon and eggs. For lunch, have like, I don't know, pasta with a side of chocolate covered acai berries or something. And then for supper, you can have lasagna. And then for dessert, you can have ice cream. It's okay to eat junk food. And I think there's a lot of stigmatism around eating junk food. Obviously, constant junk food, constant fast food is not healthy for you, but it's okay to get it every now and then. The big thing is when you feel yourself feeling shitty because of what you're eating, that's when you need to like just say, okay, I need to make a change to my diet. Let's cut a few things out. But you don't need to cut everything out. Anyway, I'm getting off track, but I am unlearning to stop eating so unhealthy, like stop getting so much fast food and so much candy. I'm doing a bit better, but again, it just was my birthday. So, yeah. And also, not going to the gym. I currently started gymnastics training. So, I count that as working out because gymnastics is a full body workout. Gymnastics is hard. And yesterday, I also started doing like just a core workout while I'm there too, just to get that in. But working out is so important, not just for toning your body, because everyone has different wanted body types that they want. But the most important thing about going to the gym is what it does to your mental health. Going to the gym is so helpful for your mental health. Like, I have found when there are spurts that like I don't go to the gym, I will be way more irritable. And I think it's just because I have so much like built up adrenaline or something. I don't know, but going to the gym consistently is honestly something that is very important, but not only for your health, but for kind of like self validation. Like, yes, I'm doing this and I'm doing so good. So, the ninth thing is no self discipline. And this includes not going out of my comfort zone with anxiety. This thing is very hard to unlearn because I have struggled with anxiety for how many years is it? It's been since grade 4. I'm in grade 11 right now. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 7 years. And I actually have generalized anxiety disorder with panic attacks. And it's hard. It's really, really hard to get out of my comfort zone and like not kind of go in my turtle shell. But the thing is, I get lazy. I get lazy with going out of my comfort zone and I kind of just rely on all the resources that I have. And that's not okay. That is taking advantage of what I am offered. But I have gotten so much better at pushing myself and I'm so proud of myself. It's really hard, but it is so rewarding knowing that I stayed in class. I did the whole day without having to go for a break. Like, this may seem easy peasy to you guys, but for me, going through a whole school day without having a break, that's a pretty big thing because I get very overwhelmed easily. So, it like if and when I do that, it's very rewarding knowing that I did it. And this comes with self-discipline. Like, it's something you have to learn. And this also ties into going to the gym consistently and holding back from junk food and fast food. So, yeah. The 10th one is a very important one, and this is thinking I have to live up to society's standards. So, that is choosing a certain style and following trends. I am a very out there type of person. Um, it may not seem like it because I have very basic hair, I'm wearing a very basic outfit, but I'm actually planning on dyeing my hair very soon. Because I miss having colorful hair so much. But the big thing is thinking you have to choose a style. I feel like there is so much pressure to like on people to choose a style. Like, oh, like I'm alternative. I have to strictly dress alternative. No, you don't. Girl, you can go out and wear a whole Lulu set. It doesn't matter. You can wear and do with your hair like anything you want. You don't have to follow a certain guideline. There's no guidelines. You can make your own. And I think that is so important to learn and know. And another thing is following trends. And I'm still trying to unlearn this too. It is hard to not want and get the newest, latest thing that came out. And this also ties in with not buying everything in sight. Because I'm a person like, oh, it just came out. I want it so bad. I need it. And I'm getting so much better and I'm so proud of myself, but it's important to unlearn that because you don't need everything that just came out. If you have a water bottle that works perfectly fine, you don't need to go out and grab another Stanley. Like, if you have a bronzer at home that works perfectly fine, you don't need the latest and greatest. It works amazing. You don't need a new one because who knows, that new one might not even be as good as the one you have at home, and then you just wasted your money. So that's just something to keep in mind. That is actually going to be the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and comment down below something you're unlearning no matter what age you are. And make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and turn on post notifications so you get notified every single time I post, and share. Bye. Thank you.